Tom Glavine was 16-7 for the season. There will be hesitation from time to time on balls and strikes. In the air to right center field. Justice is in pursuit of this and calling. And he's got it.
Checked in time.
Here's the 2-2. Struck him out. Bounce back to Glavine. He's out of the first. 1-2-3. Braves coming up when we come back. In game 2. The one win this postseason was the clincher. The 1-1 pitch. A line drive caught at first by Eddie Murray. Overstate what a national hero he is in his home country. The first Nicaraguan to play in the major leagues. Another curveball hit to the hole and through for a base hit.
And we'll see if they're going to be aggressive early.
He was running. Here comes the throw through on strike 2, and they got him. That was a great catch and tag by Vizquel because the throw was off the bag from Pena.
Here's another look at it. Lemke, to me, well, you can't see it from that angle because of McKeon.
And now Chipper Jones goes the other way for a 2-out single. It is possible that Jim McKeon missed that call at second base.
Well, there's no doubt in my mind that he was safe, and you'll see that.
People who think that if he did run for office, he could win in Nicaragua. Called strike 3. No runs, 2 hits, 1 left. After 1, no score, game 6.
Turned the whole game around for the Indians.
The 3-0 pitch walked him on 4 straight. Well, Glavine in game 2 pitched behind on the count more often than he usually does. He walked 3 men in only 6 innings, uncharacteristic of him.
Saves that much, I don't think it bothered Maddox, but I think it helped his ball club to get their adrenaline flowing.
The runner going on 1-0. Bell trying to steal, and he's gone. Steal or hit and run?
It would look like a hit and run.
The liberal, they really have. I mean, off the outside corner, off the inside corner for strikes.
He punches him out. Reach for that pitch on the outside corner and roll weakly to third or short. Got him swinging for his second strikeout of the inning and his third in the first 2 frames. After 1.5, still no score. 7 one-run games in postseason, and the last 9 World Series defeats he suffered have all been by 1 run. There's a walk. And that's how the bottom of the second begins.
You're in deep country there.
Two consecutive walks to start the second. Two-one pitch. In the air to shallow left. Vizquel out, Bell in, Omar calling, Bell backs off, for which Omar is eternally grateful, and there's the first out.
He pulled up real quick, didn't he?
A deep thigh bruise scratched him from the World Series. Back through the middle, Vizquel flags it down, the glove flip to Baerga and on to first to get the diving Belliard on a gorgeous double play. A couple of walks in the end don't hurt Martinez.
So I think that's the problem right there. Their personalities are different.
He couldn't check, and he's gone for the 4th strikeout for Tom Glavine in 2 1/3.
Divisional series, he had the take sign. He swung 3-0 even though he had the take sign.
Squibber back to the mound. Glavine to McGriff for the 2nd out.
He had a good cut.
Fans roaring on 1 and 2. And Glavine finishes the inning with his 5th strikeout through 3. Behind Maddox.
That could all be over here tonight, though. Talking about being number 2.
Threw him the breaking ball. He bounces it over to Tomey, whose throw on the run is scooped up by Eddie Murray.
Tomey has really improved this year defensively.
And he hit that rocket to Murray at first. They'll go that way again, too.
The 2-0 pitch popped wide of first, and Murray will retire Grissom again. And then a brilliant double play ended the inning. Martinez is cruising through the 3rd. Baerga retires the side in order. And will return after this from your local station. Glavine ahead 1 and 2. Reaches for it, rolls it to first. McGriff to the bag himself for the 1st out.
Usually do not get Glavine, and we're now in the 4th inning.
He's gone for the 6th strikeout recorded by Glavine. Breaking ball down and in, and Vizquel wants to know if it was a called strike or if he said he didn't check his swing. Including Avery, who would be well rested. There's Smoltz. Maddox on 2 days rest. Hershiser on 2 days rest. And Baerga with a high pop into shallow center. Coming in is Grissom. Glavine has held the Indians hitless through 4.
That you can now root. All those years in the White House you weren't allowed to root, and you're a long-suffering Braves fan, aren't you?
Well, I rooted for the Braves, you know, watching TV and so forth. And I'm so proud of the Braves. They've done better the last 5 years than any other team in baseball. So
43-mile-an-hour gasser.
I think that was only his changeup, actually. McGriff rips one, and Baerga's got this from the outfield grass. 2 down.
Nice play there by Baerga. You know he has a bad ankle, but I mean, he moved very quickly on the ball and comes up with 2 pretty good plays here.
Hit hard, left center field. Lofton sprinting over, can't get to it. Cuts it off before the track, but Justice will challenge him. Sprinting for second and in with a double. Lofton, Joe, has a very good arm. And Klesko for the year hit .331 against right-handed pitching. .310 overall. So they give him the pass, and this probably makes sense. And they'll take their chances with Lopez.
But it will tell you how Hargrove is going to play the remainder of this ball game, Bob.
We're in game 2. There they go, and here it comes. He walked him. They're loaded for Belliard. Would you hit for Belliard this early in the game?
I would not.
You know, when we asked Bobby Cox before the game.
Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball hit in the air to left. Bell and Lofton in left center for the catch. They leave the bases loaded. Still scoreless after 4. Still in syndication, isn't it? The checks are still coming, aren't they? And he walked him. Well, the only 2 walks Glavine has issued have both been to Bell, and it's not a lack of control. It's purposeful, pitching very, very carefully to the Indian cleanup hitter.
It was a hit and run. I was really surprised. If it was a straight steal, maybe Bell just took off.
And he pops it up. Who will it be? Jones or Lopez? Lopez in foul ground. Murray is now just 2 for 19 in the World Series, but graphic during the year he went to the opposite field with great success. Ought to go back to his original approach. Hit toward the hole. Belliard to his right, scoops it up, gets the force. There'll be no throw. And Bell is exchanged for Ramirez. 2 out now in the 5th. Struck him out. 7 strikeouts through 5. Hasn't allowed the Indians a hit. Georgia Governor Zell Miller alongside Jane Fonda. Brought in Bobby Cox, eventually John Schuerholz. They built a terrific franchise. A team that looks like it'll be in good shape as Glavine is caught looking. Not just this year, but beyond. They've got a very deep farm system. They always have a lot of options when it comes to making trades. 5th, no score. Shallow center field. Baerga back from second base. 2 quick outs.
In the first inning, he threw Grissom a fastball away, lined it.
They hate to do it.
And he walks him with 2 out. He'll have to face Chipper Jones.
Even there, he did something different with the pitch.
Slow roller right side. Baerga has to charge. Bare hands and makes no throw. Jones took a tumble as he crossed first, beating out the infield hit, but he's okay. Is due second in the top of the 6th. It'll be interesting because if Poole should get McGriff to end the inning, on 3 pitches, he ends the threat. Hargrove's move pays off. No score after 5.
Get to the 9th inning in a tie ball game and you're down 3-2, the more the pressure swings on you.
Hits softly in the shallow center and it drops in front of Grissom. He kicks it. Pena with a wide turn. Justice backing up. And that's the first hit.
But he's fouled a couple.
He squares and he bunts it up in the air. It doesn't matter, but McGriff catches it anyway. He would have been out on the foul bunt with 2 strikes. Back to the mound. Glavine to Belliard. Can they get Lofton? No. Just about anybody else. And the inning's over. He goes, and they've got him picked off, but he may steal it anyway, and he does. There's speed, and then there's game-changing speed. He goes for third, and it's popped wide of first. McGriff is over. Lots of foul ground here, and he's got it. Lofton is certainly not bashful. Still no score. 1-1 pitch. A long drive to right. Ramirez turns to the track. She's gone. Dave Justice, all is forgiven in Atlanta.
Bob, it's okay to talk the talk if you can walk the walk.
Set up in the right field seats.
Bounced over the mound. Baerga on the run gets Klesko. Prior to tonight, Justice had not had an extra base hit in the entire postseason. Tonight he's walked, doubled, and now homered.
Well, they threw him a breaking ball away. They tried to come inside with a fastball
to end the 5th. It all made sense, but Justice turned Hargrove's logic to lament. Tomey back of third, across the diamond. Got him. trouble a bit, but didn't yield any runs. Thome can't get it. Belliard's aboard. If they want to be very nice to him, it's his first hit of the series. But they could give Thome an error.
That was a ball that Thome should have played easily.
Murray playing behind Belliard, who takes off, and Glavine lines one, and Vizquel makes a leaping catch of the soft line drive. Good at bat for Glavine, but he goes down. Leadoff homer by Justice. 1-0.
In 58, Braves losing to the Yankees. New York coming from behind in 58. A lot of people thought they should have won 3 or 4 years down the road.
Thome on the first pitch here in the 8th sends a long drive into left center field, and Grissom runs it down on the warning track. They've got the 9th K ready. But instead it's lifted into shallow right. Justice comes in near the line. 2 out in the 8th.
I mean, they set up so nice. Easy target. They never move once they put the target up, and especially with Glavine tonight.
McGriff. Glavine covers. A one-hitter through 8. An inning away from the end of a 5-year quest for the Atlanta Braves. The 5th pitcher is used tonight in a 1-0 game. And Lopez has already shown what he can do in this World Series.
Well, you got to take that chance. You got to come right after him.
In the air to left. Bell goes back. Bell to the track. Almost at the fence to squeeze it.
Well, he didn't challenge him. He threw him a breaking ball and
gave only 1 hit to the Indians. A very soft single into right center by Tony Pena. Belliard hits this one right on the nose, and Bell comes in to backhand it just above his shoe tops. Albert Bell with a good night in left field.
Well, if he throws him a breaking ball now, we know that's what he meant to do.
He makes quick work of Luis Polonia. And the stage is set for the 9th. A blooper and foul ground. Belliard racing over. Backhanded grab. That's why the batting average doesn't matter so much. Center field. Grissom. Lots of room. 1 out away. Baerga is 0 for 3. Left center field. Grissom on the run. The team of the 90s has its world championship.